Hey guys, it's Rob here with episode 9 of the Robo Tron show. We have so much to talk about, so much good stuff, and some little ranty type of stuff, but we'll get to that at the end. There's so much good stuff, especially the Nintendo Direct. I'm so excited for all the stuff that's coming out of this Nintendo Direct. Alright, so our first topic is of course going to be the Nintendo Direct, and the first thing I want to talk about is Animal Crossing for the Nintendo Switch. I can't believe we're finally getting Animal Crossing on Nintendo Switch. We have been begging for this game from Nintendo for so long, and the fact that we're finally getting it on the Switch is just fantastic. Now, in the Direct, they actually tried to do a little troll thing, and they knew very well that we were going to get mad if they did Isabelle in Nintendo Switch and didn't show anything in Animal Crossing. Now, before, when I made my predictions on the first one that was supposed to be on the 6th, I did say that they have that, but wait, there's more. And I was right, and that, but wait, that was more. I was wrong about that, because I did say it was probably going to be Metroid, but it was actually Animal Crossing. I am so happy. I love Animal Crossing. I have so many fond memories with this game with my cousin when we played it on GameCube, and we would take turns and change the time and to go forward in time, and the Super Nintendo things that you can play, and the little emulators in the game. It was so much fun. So I'm glad this is coming to the Switch, and I am going to pre-order this right away. If there is a like any kind of special edition that's gonna come out that I actually like, I'm definitely gonna get that, even if I have to buy another Switch, because I love Animal Crossing. Now, Animal Crossing for the Switch is going to be coming out in 2019, and there's no further information on that, but there is the January Direct that Nintendo likes to do, so I think we might actually see some gameplay from Nintendo Switch's version of Animal Crossing, which would be fantastic, because I want to see what this game looks like when you're playing it. Because are they going to do the world rolling thing, or are they going to have a flat surface? Is it going to be like the GameCube? Is it going to be like the Wii version? What is this game going to be like? What's the story going to be like? Because in every Animal Crossing, there is always a story. I know the one for 3DS, you're actually a mayor, and the one for GameCube, you're just a villager. So what is the story of Animal Crossing for Nintendo Switch? I can't wait until this game comes out. And in more exciting news from the Nintendo Direct, there's actually going to be a Luigi's Mansion 3, and this is fantastic. I cannot wait for this game to come out too. So many good games in this Nintendo Direct. The last Luigi's Mansion console version we had was actually on the GameCube, so the fact that they're going to bring a console version in the vein of Luigi's Mansion 3 to the Switch is fantastic. And this is great because it's going to be able to utilize the Switch's hardware. It's much more powerful than the GameCube, of course, and they're going to be making much bigger and better Luigi's Mansion for the Nintendo Switch, so that's even better. And we can't talk about the Nintendo Direct without addressing the Final Fantasy games. And in the Nintendo Direct, we had some amazing reveals for the Final Fantasy games for 12, 7, 9, and 10. Which, taking those, granted they were on the PS Vita, but having them on the Switch is so amazing. Because a lot of times when I'm playing these RPGs, I'm grinding, I'm trying to level up, and then I have to go somewhere, and then I'm like, oh man, I have to put this game down. I have to stop playing. I have to interrupt my grinding and leveling up. But with Nintendo Switch, I won't have to do that. I can just take the Switch with me and play it on the go, which is fantastic. And that's always one of the best things for Nintendo Switch, is the fact that you can take these things on the go, and you don't have to stop playing. You don't have to stop leveling up in Final Fantasy now. Now, there's also Katamari for the Nintendo Switch, which I've actually never played, so tell me in the comment section if this game is fun or not, because I'll think of picking it up when it comes out and try to play it. I'm actually pretty curious on how popular this game is in the gaming community, because I've heard people actually praise the game, but I've never played it myself, so tell me how it is in the comment section, if it's any good, and if I should check it out. This Direct was really good. It had me excited for the Nintendo Switch exclusives so much. I cannot wait for the future of Nintendo and the Nintendo Switch. It is just gonna be a good time from now on. So in our next topic, we have Assassin's Creed 3 getting a remastered, which is really strange because that's one of the games that the public really didn't like when it was released. I remember when the game was released, it got a lot of hate from the community and the Assassin's Creed fan base, me included. Tell me in the comment section if you guys are interested in a Assassin's Creed 3 remastered, or do you still feel the hatred from when it was released? Now, this comes from the Season Pass trailer for Assassin's Creed Odyssey, and it also comes with Assassin's Creed Odyssey if you buy the Season Pass. and the new DLC for that game is called The Legacy Blade, which explores the predecessors of the Assassin's Creed and the origin of the Hidden Blade. Which is very interesting because I was kind of worried that they were not going to have any Assassin's Creed lore in Assassin's Creed anymore. Not going that far, but I was kind of afraid that they were going more away from the Assassin's Creed type of storytelling and going through their own type of style, which it seems like they're not doing that, which is fantastic because I love the Assassin's Creed storylines. I love the Brotherhood. I love, Ezio and all those kind of things that makes Assassin's Creed. The storytelling is one of the best things about Assassin's Creed and the world building that they have done so far. So the fact that they are going to make a DLC surrounded by the world building of Assassin's Creed is fantastic, and a hint that they're not gonna actually go away from the story of assassins in that world. And moving on to the TV side of things, we have a new look at the Titans, and not just the Titans, but the version of the Red Hood, also known as Jason Todd, in this photo right here, which you can see on the screen. And you can see two Robins standing next to each other, one Jason Todd and one Dick Grayson. The suits look amazing, guys. They look really good. And as you guys know, I said there's no way they would put these costumes on the same screen as the other bad costumes, and I was completely wrong. I was totally wrong. Now, the characters themselves could still be good. That's what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping these characters will pull me through the series and make it good. But the costumes I've seen so far are not too good. Now, the Robin costumes are good. Those are really good. But the rest of the costumes are still horrible. And you'll see in this photo right here, they actually put the Robin costume next to the other ones. This is not good. I'm sorry. You cannot say the Starfire costume is good. It is not good. There is nothing good about it. The material they use, the costume they use, everything about this costume looks bad. Now, the character itself could be good. Don't get me wrong. It could be good. But the costume itself is bad. Now, Beast Boy in this photo is not green. So is Beast Boy green or not? Is he always green? We don't know. The thing and the problem with this is that DC and WB are not being clear about what they're going to look like in this show. We don't know. The actor is saying that she has a different costume in the show. Okay, then why aren't they showing that? Why aren't they showing what they're going to look like while they're fighting? And if they're going to be fighting in these clothes, that's not gonna look good. Tell me what you guys think about this in the comment section, because right now I don't see this show being good at all by the look of it. Now, it could very well be good when it comes out, but for now, my expectations for DC's Titans is a little bit tempered right now. And in our last bit of news, it seems that Henry Cavill is not leaving the role of Superman. So if you haven't heard about this news story about Henry Cavill in the Superman role, it's that he's not going to be Superman anymore. If you haven't heard that, I don't know what you're doing. You must be really living under a rock or something. But the news story about this is that it's all theatrics, and some news sites are putting this out. Look, if this is theatrics and it's true that he's not hanging up the cape, WB, what are you doing? What are you doing right now? Give this man a Man of Steel movie. He needs a Man of Steel movie. We want it. Henry wants it. A lot of people want this Man of Steel movie. Get the Man of Steel movie 2 going. I don't know what you're doing. No one wants a Supergirl movie in their DCEU. If you really want Supergirl in the DCEU, Man of Steel 2 would have been the perfect chance to introduce her. It would have been the complete perfect chance, because you have already set up Supergirl in your DCEU with the prequel comic. I don't know what you're doing. You have everything set out for you so perfectly, and you just keep screwing it up. Imagine if Supergirl finds out there's Superman finds out there's another Kryptonian. You could have had Brainiac in the movie. You could have had so many great things, but no, you had to focus on a Supergirl movie. The thing that you did with Wonder Woman is that you introduced her in a movie about Batman and Superman. That was the right thing to do. Introduce these characters into other movies and then go to the solo. That's the best way to do these things. You don't have to do it exactly the Marvel way, but you have to at least see what they're doing and say, oh, okay, that's working. Maybe we should take hints from that universe and try to apply it to our own while still trying to do our own thing. But no, you're just all over the place. Directors going here and there, they're leaving, new actors coming in, projects being canceled, projects started. It's all confusing. You don't know what you're doing, and I thought Walter Hamada would have been a good change, but apparently not. Wow. I got a little angry. So, I apologize for that rant at the end. That was the last subject for this day. And if you enjoyed this video, subscribe to my channel for more movie, TV, and gaming news. And remember, guys, Saturdays are movie reviews, so make sure you're subscribed to my channel and have that notification bell on so you know when I upload it. And I'll be reviewing The Predator this weekend, so that should be always fun. And as always, have a good one.